Being a leader as well as being shy should conflict in every way. To me, to be a good leader would be someone who can wake up every single day with the one goal of making his unit better. While being shy does reserve the ambition of the leader in me, it doesn't mean it alters my perceptions in any way. With myself, being shy does not mean I'm never going to speak. It just means a little bit longer than most to grow confidence to talk. Being a leader requires me to be that big rah-rah guy that's always motivating. Growing up, I was somewhat of an outcast. I did not like to talk to people because it brought unwanted attention, and that drastically directed my everyday life. When I grew older, it got better, but never disappeared. Since I did not talk much growing up, I learned to listen. By opening my ears, I gained tremendous knowledge in my life. I picked up on tendencies I would notice from people who I looked up to. I did this because I would aim to be like the best person I knew. That was my idea on how to become everything I wanted to be, and I wanted to be able to lead others into becoming the best possible person they could be. The media portrays leaders as the captain of the football team who gives a big speech on the day of the game, but my type of leadership would never see that limelight. You would have to pay ever so close attention to see my impact as a leader due to my tendencies I have in this life. I am the type of guy to show you what to do rather than to tell you. The perception of someone who is shy is not the rep it should hold. Since I am a shy leader, it is hard at times to handle the responsibilities that both entail. When I look at a conflict and I really do not want to face it, it becomes a fight of mind versus body. Everything in my body is telling me to resolve it while my mind is scared of the possible outcomes. At this point, it personally takes me a large mental pep talk to react to the situation. I feel as if other people who would consider themselves shy but do not feel like they have leadership capabilities should be to not worry about an outcome in life, but to rather face it as it comes. When looking at my high school football career, I can very vividly still remember the conflict of my leadership and my shy demeanor. My senior year, I was voted captain by my teammates, which to this day is one of my most proudest achievements. This is where my leadership skills finally paid off in the way that I was able to demonstrate to my teammates that I would be the one that would lead them. As a captain, I had to squander a lot of tension we faced as a team. The week leading up to our rivalry matchup was a nightmare to say the least. We only had 2 practices to prepare, and on one of those days, a fight broke out between 2 of my teammates. As leader of my team, it was my responsibility to fix the situation, but I really didn't want to. I didn't want to put myself into a situation that could make me the one they turn to. But in that moment, I bottled up my shy manner and did what I thought was right. I live with being shy, but that does not mean I cannot put it beside me for the better good and become a better leader. Another time where my leadership abilities and shyness crossed paths were also in my high school days. My senior year in my business class, we had a school-wide competition to be able to make a consumer product and able to market it to everyone. If you won the best product in your class, you moved on to face the winners from other classes in front of the entire school and a board of judges. Well, it just so happened that my product won, and I then had to face a large crowd of people and give a presentation on my product, which was a sports recovery drink with anti-inflammatory agents to decrease pain after a hard workout. The name of my product was Pain Punch, and we put a lot of hard work and effort behind this project. I had prepared well and guided my group mates to what I thought was the winning project. When it was my time to present, I knew what I was going to say and did what I thought was a good job in the presentation. When it was over, the judges proceeded to ask us questions about it, which I was not prepared for at all. I tensed up due to my shy personality and was unable to even attempt to answer these questions, which hurt my team in the last hour. I was the leader, and my inability to answer the questions on the fly because I was afraid of what they were going to say to us was going to hurt us, which turned out me not saying anything at all hurts us more. With those 2 examples, I believe I showed both sides of how my shyness positively and negatively affected me being a leader.